Notice we're never on the same page as black Americans when it comes to treating race as a team sport like other races do. Especially when it comes to socioeconomics, education, ideology, and politics. Yet some of us want to assimilate into a system that we all should be against at this point. So telling me that I only have two choices in whatever situation I'm in when I clearly see I have multiple options at my disposal. Because I refuse to be limited by other people's standards but my own. Yet, I treat every moment as a crossroad, whether I choose right or wrong, evolve or devolve. I'm taking that as an insult at this point. Because I know an open enemy when I see one. And just because you don't, that isn't my issue. If it doesn't benefit black men, black women, and black children, I'm good on it. Because I was asked, who does anti-black bigotry hurt the most? And my answer was black men. Which was followed up with, why? Which is my favorite fucking question at this point. And my response was, lying on black men has always had a trickle-down effect. Not found with black women. Because when black women get targeted, only black women and black girls are targeted. But when black men are targeted, all of us are targeted, regardless of our gender. And you want to know a good example of that? Look at how Jim Crow started out, which was a fucking joke. If you don't believe me, look up the man named Thomas Dartmouth and follow the rabbit hole. And you'll see that around 1838, it was the equivalent of CRT and DIE in a time period, in that fucking time period. So that basically explains the fucking tap dancing trope and where it comes from with us. Another joke was the fucking Klan. And we see that their jokes turn out lethal for all of us, yet it all starts out with black men as the primary fucking target. Because you can't name one thing black men and black women go through that the other doesn't experience. Especially when it comes to colorism, texturism, and gender politics. All of it comes from Eurocentric standards. Examples would include everything from black women couldn't have a bank account prior to 1971, but I've proven already with a video that black women have had bank accounts and were the owner of banks for at least 100 years prior to that. And black men talking about a nuclear family, which includes a working man, a stay-at-home wife, and children. But black people have never lived like that. Because both black men and women have always had to work. So those aren't our fucking traditions to begin with. Those are white supremacist talking points. Just like the fucking system all of us have been following. And we've been getting played against each other for a fucking reason. I tried to keep it cool, but like I said, this whole election right now, yeah, it's showing me a whole lot between both sides right now. Something that I've seen for a long time now. We got too many fucking tap dancers among us that we need to separate from on both sides. Because all of your arguments are coming from white supremacy. On one side, they calling us thugs and baby mamas with low IQs, and then on the other side, they're fucking neglecting us. You can pick a new slave master. I'm good on it. I can run my damn self.